Alright, so I've been trying to network the game and I think I finally figured out something, which is how to sync things across the network. So, watch. I'll host a game. You can see my dude there. And then I'll join the game. Now, I don't know why the ship doesn't appear in this guy's end, but these two dudes appear. And the cool thing is if I crouch, the guy's crouching over here. And if I click over here, and that dude crouches, the other guy crouches. Now that might seem super minor, considering I'm moving around and looking, but that's actually really hard. That was hard to do. Now I'll show you kind of how I did it. I'll try to draw it out maybe. Maybe this will work. Okay, so what you have is the, does that work? Server up here. And you have the clients. Wow, this is really hard. Down here. It's an I. That's an E. Okay. And then in between them is like the network. And so you want to send something up here to the server to tell it to do something. So you would say like crouch, right? And that is going to be a command. So I'll just do a command CMD. Hold on, let me turn this off. So you send a command up. The server then needs to tell all the clients to do that, right? So it's going to send what they call an RPC call. Wow, that's terrible. So basically, the code looks like this. I have two functions. One is a command crouch, which is a command, and it starts with a CMD and needs to start it. And then it calls this RPC. So the command is what I send up to the server, right? Command crouch. And then over down here I have the client RPC. Wow, I'm going to turn that off because it's getting loud. Right here I have the client RPC, which starts with RPC. And that is what changes things locally. Before I had this all under the command crouch, and what it was doing was just changing their states on the server. And so anybody who's connected wasn't seeing themselves crouching or anybody else crouching. So I had to move it to an RPC because, again, the RPC is what comes back down to you. So you'll need two functions. One, the command, which is what you are telling the server to do, and then two, you'll have the server then going, alright, I'll send an RPC call, and it sends that down to your client, which means it'll run locally. Now, I mean, you could do this locally to your heart's content, just saying crouch, 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 but that would only be affecting you. The server wouldn't know about it. Anyone else wouldn't know about it. So this is the way to do it so that everybody can see what you're doing. Now, I'm using it right now to crouch. But in the future it'll be like spawning bullets or, I don't know, creating things. But yeah, anyways, that's how it works. So those two, you need two functions to do one thing across the network, it seems like. At least at this point, that's what it seems like. Now how do I call that? It's as simple as this. If I'm inputting a left shift, I'm going to run this function, command crouch. And if I stand up, I do command crouch. I don't think I have anything special. Yeah, don't worry about the command fuck. That was me being frustrated. I don't think there's anything special about this code other than I just turn it off if I'm not the local player. So this bit of code will only run if I'm the local player. And yeah, so send a command up, the server will go okay, and send an RPC down to everybody. And that's how you get people crouching across the network. So hopefully that was somewhat informative. And now you too can crouch like this across the network. Woo! Woo! Okay.